So the lead-in to my video is going to be Barack Obama and Kamala Harris talking about Joe Biden. Now, there are people who think that Joe Biden is going to be the president. They think that they voted for him and that he is supposed to go into the White House in January. There are over 74 million people. I would bet you there are over 80 million people in the United States who feel like our election was stolen from us, and we are very upset, angry, and pissed off, and we want justice. We did not vote for Biden. I have another video that shows that, uh, the Twitter, like Trump has 89 million followers and Biden has 20 million followers. So there's some fishy stuff, not, and there's tons and tons of evidence out there as far as voter fraud, dead people voting, fake mail-in ballots, and I even have videos that show how you can fake ballots. So you be the judge, but in my view and my heart, Trump is my president and will be, um, and that's just the way it is. But in this video, I want to talk about, the the fact that this guy who supposedly is going to be the president, he has, who can go deep on pasta and red sauce, weird as that is, he has also put into place this new national security director. And this lady, I've done a video on her. She's got her own strange things, including a bookstore that she owned that had a unusual collection of literary offerings and her little erotica. And you can go look at that video and read more about that, but it's definitely strange. And this is who this go deep on pasta and red sauce guy, Joe Biden, put in as head of our national security for America. Not my president, not my national security. Trust me. She worked with Susan Rice, who I have not done a lot of investigating with, but from what I understand, she's very corrupt, swamp monster, sewer monster, and John Brennan, who definitely is a sewer monster. I've done a video on him. He is a CEO of his own uh, government contract company that has he's very hand in hand with all of our high tech, our cyber warfare and artificial intelligence. This company, when you go investigate it, you can watch the video on it. I've done that. You can see that they have deep ties with China, and they are very much into giving all of our technology to China. So they're basically claiming America doesn't have enough, I guess, competition in the marketplace to be able to compete with China, and China is way better when it comes to technology, and especially in the areas of cyber warfare, artificial intelligence, and we can see that. We can see that in our high tech right now. We can see that playing out within our, suppression and censorship and all of the things that are happening. So this guy, John Brennan, CIA, former CIA director, he had a lot to do with that. He's definitely a Hillary Clinton buddy and a Obama buddy. Hillary Clinton and Obama and Bush are my three people that I think are probably the lead people from our worst corrupt terms in the White House that you could ever have, but that's my opinion. Now, this lady, Avril Haines, who's supposed to become our new national director for America, national security director for America, she actually worked with John Brennan to help Obama put drone killings. You should kill citizens, kill people with drones, basically. ACLU said this is not humanitarian, we don't want this, but yeah, she was part of that policy. Kind of not good, right? Well, then you go and you look and you see that this Iranian nuclear scientist, he was killed recently. It's not quite clear how he was killed. They say it was a car bomb. I've heard drone technology potentially was involved, which I thought was interesting because, you have this drone technology playing out. Now, being that this guy was killed potentially by drone technology, you have this weird drone technology that's went on in the past and from these same corrupt politicians who we're trying to put into office right now. And then you have some recordings that are happening from our fake news media, are the ultimate in fake news within the United States, which is CNN. They are the biggest propaganda machine. Probably they do it better than China does. I mean, they are number one propaganda, let me tell you. And they feed you fake BS night and day, 24/7, 365 days a year. So this lady here, she's talking to her boss. I can't remember his name. He's James, no, who is he? I can't remember his name. He's the head of CNN. She's talking to her boss and she's saying that because of the issues that we're having with the transition, because there are 80 million people who do not believe that our votes were counted correctly, and we are calling fraud on this 2020 election, along with President Trump, and we believe that he is our true president. He's the one who belongs in the White House. CNN, this fake news media, along with some of these Democrats, are buying into this stupid crap. But CNN's trying to call the narrative, okay? They're trying to play right into the hands of these drone-killing, warmonger, Obama, Bush people, now Biden, and they're hand in hand with them, playing out this, talking about on a secret phone call how 9/11, because of the transition issues, 9/11 happened. So they're basically telling you the narrative. If Trump doesn't give over this transition, and the transition of power doesn't happen easily, then there could be another 9/11. Well, here we go. We've got this Iranian nuclear scientist who was just killed. Is this potentially what they're talking about? Did they already put this into play and they're trying to play a little game with us again, to start warmongering and another war with another old, nasty leftover from Obama and Bush, Biden? I mean, that's my opinion. That's what I think is going on. So these guys are creeps. You can judge for yourself, but there's some really fishy stuff going on. And I have to encourage you that if you're buying into all of this, especially if you're in another country, especially if you're Iran and you're pissed as hell at Trump or America, we don't we're not trying to start war. Okay? Trump brought troops home. Trump signed a bunch of peace agreements. Trump doesn't want war. Okay? You're looking at a new administration who's already got this all in play. These people, here you go. You got a propaganda machine. You got people already, Obama, Bush, now Biden. He's part of the same corrupt, nasty Democrats. Look into those people first. All right? That's all I want to say. And you form your own opinion. But I'm pointing out some stuff that is, the writing's on the wall, if you look.